Hey friends, Kaylin Frechette here with a Mindful Bliss Studio, and we're gonna go ahead and do a new yoga today. I have been really loving recording these kind of shorter yogas that everyone can do. It kind of goes with my whole premise of 15 minutes a day of mindfulness can completely transform your life. If you want an extra, head over to Amazon, and if you type in Kaylin Frechette, my new book is available for purchase. It's 180 days of mindfulness and just 15 minutes a day. So keep in mind, if you love everything that you see on my page, really consider it, because your life can completely transform in just 15 minutes a day. So let's go ahead and move forward to some yoga. My teaching style is just a guide. Yoga, I choose to just share through me. It's for anyone that needs it at any given time. If you would like, if by viewing this video, you're automatically agreeing to my terms and conditions. If you are questionable on that, please pause this, go over to amindfulbliss.com and go to my waiver liability page, and you'll see everything there. Basically, you are agreeing to listen to your own body, move and stretch at your own pace. I listen to my body and I teach based upon my body. Not everybody is going to feel good. You might have different ailments going on in your body. That's totally okay. None of us are the same. Some of us wake up with tight shoulders. Some of us have a tight back. So listen to those things that are showing up for you today and just show up on your mat as you are, because that's what yoga is about. It's the inner journey and the transformation and just spending some quiet time with you, getting to know your body, how you move, and how you just simply are and exist. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Meeting me on the mat, we're going to start with one of my favorite breathwork techniques today. We're going to do a tension release breath, which basically, once we get into it, I'm going to have you exhale everything out. And as you inhale, you're going to tighten your entire body. Every single muscle that you can possibly find, you're going to tighten it. And on the exhale, we're going to go with a humph, and we're going to shake it out. What we're doing is we're releasing tension in a very quick way that's stored throughout our entire body. Finding a mountain pose, your feet are grounded firmly into the mat, firmly into the ground, however you're choosing to practice today. The hands are down by our side, our fingers are spread wide. We're going to take 3 deep, full belly breaths where we breathe in, pulling that breath up into your heart space. And as you exhale, can you soften your face? Soften your shoulders, arriving in the now. Inhale in through the belly, pulling the breath all the way up, feeling our nervous system start to soften, start to come out of that fight or flight mode. And a full belly exhale, letting everything go, feeling your shoulders soften, your body soften a little bit more. One more deep breath in. Welcome to your practice. Beautiful. Let's head into the tension release breath. If it feels good to keep your eyes closed, do that. We're going to take an inhale. Exhale everything out. Inhale, tighten your fists, tighten your legs, tighten your core, tighten your face, tighten everything as possible as you can. Exhale, let it go, shake it out. Shake it out. Shake it out. Shake it out. Prepare. Inhale, tighten, 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 tighten every muscle you didn't know existed in your body. Exhale. Shake it out. Shake it out. Shake it out. Do a few more breaths. Inhale, tighten everything in your whole body. Tighten your face, tighten your butt, tighten your legs. Exhale. Shake it out. Shake it out. Shake it out. A few more. Inhale, tighten, 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 tighten. And when you can't tighten anymore, exhale, shake it out. Sigh it out. Let it go. Now, on the next inhale, I want you to think of something physically that's been bothering you, that's been on your mind, that you want to let go of. Picture it now. Inhale, tighten, 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 tighten. And as we exhale, let it go on a hump. Shake it out. Shake it out. Let it go. Now sway from side to side, just letting your arms freely dangle by your sides, letting them hit the sides of your hips. And then finding stillness in a mountain pose, eyes closed. Let's do a body scan. Inhale, bringing the breath in through the soles of the feet, pulling that breath in through your whole body, and noticing how your body feels as the breath travels into your knees, into your hips, into your shoulders. And exhale, allowing the sensation to just settle. Inhale, completing the body scan anywhere you left off. Notice if there's any tingling. Notice if you feel a little lighter. And exhale, sitting in this stillness here. Beautiful. Feet come together. Let's inhale our hands up high above our head. And we're going to start flowing. I want you to think of an intention. Exhale, bending over to the right side, pulling, opening up the left side. Think of an intention. Inhale to center. How do you want to show up? Exhale to the left. How do you want to show up today or the rest of the week? Inhale to center and exhale the hands down to your heart. How do you want to show up? What is your intention? It can be I am patient, I am kind, patience flows in and all around me. Thinking of your intention now and repeating it to yourself as we flow. Inhale the hands up high above your head. Exhale, grabbing the left wrist, pulling over to the right, opening up your left side body. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Thinking of your intention, inhale to center. Exhale, cactus the arms, open up the heart, inviting in love into your heart space. Inhale the hands up high and exhale, forward fold. Allowing yourself to just dangle here. Now, since we did the tension breath, maybe some things pop. That's okay. Just bring awareness, feel out the stiffness in your body. We're going to inhale, half lift. And then as we exhale, let's walk our feet together, leaving a space between your heels. Inhale the hands up high, coming into a seat known as fierce pose, chair pose. The hands are up high. We're going to soften our shoulders. Now be mindful of your knees here, that it doesn't go past your toes. You're going to inhale, looking up between the hands, and exhale. Can you send those hands down and back behind you as if you're flying? Now maybe you stay here. Maybe you inhale, coming up high on your toes for drinking bird. Hold it here. And breathe. Inhale, hold. Can you keep holding it? Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, swooping back up into our chair pose. And exhale, settling in here. Beautiful. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, cactus the arms, finding a nice back bend. Maybe your hands clasp behind your back this time, pulling your heart open. We're going to stay here, closing your eyes if it feels safe. And exhale, can you bend a little bit more? Beautiful. Inhale the hands up high above your head. Exhale, forward fold. Moving with our breath, moving with intention. Repeating your intention here. Prosperity flows in and all around me, whatever yours might be. Beautiful. Inhale, deep bend in the legs, and exhale, standing nice and tall. Moving to the back of our mat, we're going to do a little bit untraditional flows here. That's what this is all about, is flowing in just a few minutes each day. Beautiful. Now we're going to put our hands on our hips, take a big step with your left foot as if you're on opposite railroad tracks. Now this is a good time to have a block ready in your left hand, or maybe your water bottle, whatever the case may be. Inhale the hands out by your side like a T. Exhale, windmill them. So the left hand goes towards the front of the mat, the right hand goes back, almost like warrior two hands. Inhale, reaching forward, and exhale, hinging at the hips, coming down for triangle pose. Now taking a moment here, adjust your feet, adjust anything that you need right now. A block can meet your left hand if you feel like you need it today. Holding here, finding the peace, finding the stretch. And deep exhale, letting something go, something that doesn't serve you anymore. Maybe it's a limiting belief. Maybe it's just a situation that's been struggling lately. Inhale, I am peace. And exhale, let it go, sinking a little bit further into your triangle pose. Can you open up your right hand a little bit more, bringing your right shoulder back just a little bit more. Maybe your right shoulder, your right hand even wraps behind your back. Inhale. And exhale. One more deep breath here. And exhale, coming back up, hands out like a T. The right foot meets the left, hands come down by your side. Let's do the other side. Let's step our left foot back this time. Our legs are like a railroad track, adjusting for what feels good for you. Inhaling our hands out like a T. Exhale, swinging our hands open to the left. The right hand is reaching for the front of the mat. The left hand is reaching in the back. Now, inhale, prepare, reaching forward for alignment. And exhale, hinging at the hips. The right foot comes down to the mat or a block. The left one goes up high. Your gaze can be towards the sky if it feels good. Holding here. Now can you mindfully bring your left shoulder a little bit more open, opening up the heart. Now I invite you to think of something else that would like to be let go of. Maybe it's a story that you've been creating inside your mind, a situation, a friendship, whatever it might be. Think of this situation here on an inhale. And on an exhale, can you bend a little bit more, fully exhaling the breath all the way out, letting it go. Choosing yourself in totality and fully breathing. Feeling the love and the space that you just created for yourself by letting something go that doesn't serve you. One more breath in. And exhale, hinging at the hips, pulling up. The left leg meets the right, mountain pose. Closing the eyes, softening the shoulders. And a gentle reminder, we don't let things go for the benefit of the other person. We don't forgive in order to let the other person or the thing or the situation off the hook. We let go in order to give ourselves the freedom. By letting go, we choose us. We choose love for us. We choose the space and the freedom within us in order to make room for other things. Inhale the hands up high above the head and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, planting the hands, step the feet back, flowing on your chaturanga or coming into a tabletop position for where we go next. If you chose to flow through a chaturanga, after you reach your downward dog, meet me in a tabletop position. Beautiful. The right leg or the right arm goes up by your right ear, making sure the shoulders stay nice and stacked. The left toes go straight back, touching the ground. Now maybe you stay here, or maybe you test your balance in balancing table and raise your left foot. If catching your tail is in your practice, I invite you to do that now, swinging the right hand around to catch your left foot. Holding here for a breath. And exhale, coming back into balancing table, dropping the left toes. Now we're going to head into half circle, then gate pose. So drop the right hand, the right foot goes 90 degrees, and we're going to pop up high on our right hand. Our left foot is planted into the ground. Our left hand goes up high towards the sky, Maybe you stay here, or maybe the left hand goes over your head, fully embracing half circle. Opening up your heart. I invite you to choose this time to say something loving to yourself. What is something that you love about yourself? Closing your eyes, saying it now, and feeling it in your heart. Two more breaths. Last one, make it a good one. Beautiful, pushing into that right hand, coming up, hands are a T, and then exhale, bending over to the left, gate pose. Your left hand finds your left calf, or your left hip, or your left calf, whatever feels good in your body right now. The right hand is reaching up over, your gaze goes up towards the sky or down towards your left foot, wherever you feel like you need it. I am beautiful. I am worthy. One more breath. Beautiful. Inhale back to a T. Exhale, tabletop position. Let's prepare for the other side. The right toes go back this time. The left hand goes up by your left ear. Now staying here or pulling the right foot up for a balancing table. Catching your tail, if that's in your practice, your left hand reaches around and grabs your right foot, arching your back, opening up your heart, meeting your body where you're at without judgment, purely just showing up where you're at today. Deep breaths. Beautiful. Right toes find the mat, left hand finds the mat, left foot rotates 90 degrees, popping up on that left hand, the right hand goes up high towards the sky. Beautiful. Half circle. Maybe your right hand goes up over your head, reaching towards the front of your mat. I invite you to think of another thing that you just absolutely love about yourself. Feel the positive energy coming off of the words. Notice how you feel when you speak kind to yourself. One more breath here. Beautiful. Inhale, coming up like a T. Whew, testing your balance. And then going into gate pose. The left hand goes up high. The right hand finds your right hip or maybe your right calf, wherever you're at. Closing your eyes if you would like an extra balance test here. Breathing. Now, I invite you to think of something kind that someone has said to you along your journey. Maybe it's something that they love about you or something that you do that they love. Vision it now and maybe even smiling. Feeling the positivity radiate off of you. One more inhale. And exhale back into a tabletop position. We're going to touch the toes, separate out the hips, and send our hips down and back for child's pose. The hands go out straight in front of you. Your forehead finds the mat. And can you soften your arms so that they're not engaged? Can you soften your hips a little bit more? You can always sit on a block if that helps. Starting to sink in here. Deep breaths in. And noticing how your body feels now after spending a little bit of time doing some asanas, but also spending time connecting with your breath and spending time speaking positively to yourself. Bring awareness to how you feel. Now staying here or gently shifting into a final Shavasana, taking any final poses that you might need. I'm personally going to stay in child's pose and really allow the positivity to sink into my hips. Getting cozy wherever you are and really lengthen your breath, settling in. Taking this time to repeat your intention. Focusing on your breath, lengthening your exhale, giving yourself this moment. And I invite you in this Shavasana to list all of the things that you're grateful for. And I also invite you to list things that you're grateful for that are part of who you are, what you do for yourself, what you do for others. A full big list of gratitude and self-love. Two more big breaths here. Now staying in Shavasana as long as you would like. Otherwise, coming to a seat. Hands come to heart center. I invite you to place one hand over your heart and one hand over the belly, closing your eyes and taking a collective deep breath. A gentle reminder that you are worthy of all of your desires. You are worthy of just loving yourself. You're worthy of unconditional love. You are a beautiful soul, exactly the way that you are. The light in me sees and honors the light in each and every one of you. Namaste.